Good morning, Franz. How you doing? Necromancer was first today. Thank you for the hydrate. It is soup today. It's so soup. The humidity has arrived. Good morning, Cookie. Cookie was second. Death was third. What's happening here? Necromancer gifted a sub to Death Sand. That's 550 gifted subs to the channel. Death, welcome back to Necrocon, the convention that keeps going, even if you're dead. If you pass, you become staff. Necromancer, thank you as always for supporting the channel. We would not be able to do this without you. You basically pay for this. I feel bad. But also, thank you so much. Death is being crushed by something. What is that? EW Crush. It's one of those channels that crushes everything. So people have some amazing emotes. I really need to up my game. Yeah, Necromancer is the GOAT. It's hot. Wow, that was an abrupt change to that music. Excuse me. You could not have transitioned to something? Hello. It's like, oh, nice song. Ends. Jam out to kawaii tunes. But yeah, it's hot today. It's not necessarily hot, but it's humid. And that's the worst. It's a dry heat, man. To quote Aliens. My eyes itchy. I don't know. My brain is like, my brain is soup along with the air. I'm living in a vichyssoise. It's a cold soup. It's a vichyssoise. It's supposed to be cold. But yeah, it's like just slightly below body temperature soup here. I went out to the backyard and I took a couple of pictures of my mom's other water lily. And the 2 minutes I was out there, I got 2 mosquito bites. It's bad today. It's so bad. Let's see if I can get you guys a view of the other flowers that I took pictures of today. Hello? Just upload all of these. It's gonna take a little bit. It's weird how much I can upload from my phone. I can upload pictures from my phone to Discord, but if I try to copy that image and send that image with a Control V, it doesn't let me because it's like this is too big, and I'm like, how did I upload it in the first place? Discord. Is that it's so hot, or that I got mosquito bitten? I hate mosquito. I don't react well to mosquito bites. They're awful. Okay. I will start showing the flower pictures. Let me just make sure I've got it selected. Okay. It says image copied. Hello? Oh my god, my mouse is breaking. My mouse is doing the thing again. Ah! Roman is streaking. 105 stream streak. Woo! Roman, thank you for sharing your time with us today. Each and every single day, as a matter of fact. You know I appreciate it. Time is a limited resource and you choose to share it here. This is one of the flowers from my mom's garden. These ones are out front, so I didn't go take a picture outside. So I just took a picture of the ones I picked for my brother yesterday for his birthday. Some tiger lilies. There's a red bee balm in the background there. And whatever these purple bellflowers are, I don't know what they are. Ugh, mouse, please. Then, so my mom's brown-eyed Susans, I think they're called. They're black-eyed Susans or brown-eyed Susans. And these other little purple flowers. I also don't know what they're called. I think they're asters. I suspect these are the asters, the little purple ones. I think, yeah. Why have you done this? Corey, thank you for the hydrate. With Susan's brown eye. I think they're brown-eyed Susans. The yellow and brown ones in the background. But I think these are called asters. And they're all over our yard. Soup? It's soup today, Puma. It's humid AF here. But good morning. Showing off the pictures that I took this morning of my mom's flowers. I don't really like the composition of this one very much. I would probably cut this picture like this. Oops. The other way, thank you. I would cut it like that. If I were to paint this, I would edit out all the house in the background and just have a field of these flowers. Flowers are nice. I wish I had more time, energy, or space for gardening. This is just what's in the garden. I planted some tomatoes. We have a zucchini bud. All of my stuff was really late this year. I'll have to start them earlier next year indoors. But everything was just really late this year. People have tomatoes already, and mine are about half the height they should be. My garden's not doing very well. And I got a nice photo of the pink water lily. Still none of the fish visible in the pictures. Yeah, which picture of the bee balm is better? Neither of them. The bee balm's not so great. Cora is streaking a 95 stream streak. Power! Yeah, Roman's on 105 today, and Cora's on 95. It's a streak day. Everybody's streaking. So this is called Bee Balm. It's kind of minty, but also kind of like lemony. It's like a weird cross between mint and lemongrass. But it's an aromatic herb type thing, like lemongrass. And lemon balm, which smells kind of like a minty lemon. I think they're all in the mint family. Unlike lemongrass, which is not in the mint family. And this has taken over our yard along with the asters and anything that's growing from the bird seed. So I'm pretty sure we've got lots of canola. We're growing lots of canola. We're canola farmers now. But yeah, so we got Mom's second water lily. Actually, I think this is the third one. Might even be the fourth. Because they open and then they close and then they go back down and then other ones come up and those open. So the yellow one that we're painting it's either drifted around the pond because of all the plants growing in it, or it's gone away and a different one's come up. But it's not sunny today. So you're getting definitely a different view of this one than you'd normally get. It's so beautiful, though. I'm just trying to decide which photo is the nicest. Oh, I forgot to turn off my wind and rain sounds to drive me crazy. Whew. Those were loud. It's a lot quieter now. All of a sudden, I don't feel like I need to shout anymore. I live in a second-story apartment in Texas. It's hot, and if I do not attend, plant constantly dies. A plant constantly... If I do not attend a plant constantly, it dies quick. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's hot in Texas. Is your AC fixed, though? Our AC negotiator's coming at 1500 hours today. It's gonna be the hottest part of the day. Oh, there's little flies on the flower. I didn't even notice that. Look at that. Little tiny flies. If I paint this, I'm gonna leave those little flies off. Yeah, this little dude, he's just living his best life right there. Stinky flower. They probably are pretty stinky. I've never smelled one. Yeah, and there they are. Still there. There's some water droplets on the flower too, at this angle. Look at that. Still can't see any of the fish. But there are fish in this pond. And you can see the different species of leaves. These more brown ones, I think, belong to the yellow. And these bigger green ones belong to the pink ones. It's hard to decide which picture I like the most. I think maybe not this one. This one's also a little bit blurry too. So it's a toss-up between these two. I think compositionally I like this one better. And this one was taken on a sunny day. You definitely see the difference in color. I would probably edit out this reflection of the tree that's above the pond. I would take some creative liberties with this one. And like, you can see me reflected. You can see my knuckles here reflected in holding up the phone. But yeah, that's this morning's photo of the flowers. One mosquito died, but it bit my my ring finger just below my knuckle. It also died there. Stupid bitch. That's why name was doesn't like the ladies. Bloodsuckers, yeah. We went to the Lone Star Texas Grill last night for my brother's birthday because we hadn't been to one in like 2 decades. And apparently you can get alligator there as an appetizer. I'm tempted to go there just once to get the appetizer, to try that. I mean, the appetizers cost as much as an actual meal, so just go get an appetizer and leave. Because I want to try it. It's the closest thing you get to eating dinosaur. But we were kind of disappointed. It was very expensive. Yeah, I believe that's what they're called, actually. Gator bites. We were kind of disappointed. There was, like, no salt in the food. And, the peppers and onions weren't, they weren't seared the way they used to be. Like, before, it was almost like they were barbecued. Like, they were kind of charred, and now they're just, like... It's like they were steamed. And there was no salt in the food. We had to ask for a salt shaker. It was a bit disappointing. But, you know, when you have someone like Cheese who cooks for you every day, you go out to a restaurant and you're just disappointed. So we're spoiled. Spoiled by Cheese's good food. It's too hot to think. I think I'm just gonna yap. It's gonna be a yap day. But that's by design. You're supposed to salt them yourself when you see the price and break out in tears. Yeah. And, like, it doesn't help that, you know, the steak prices are, like, really insane right now. So for a meal for 3 people, the steak fajita meal that feeds 3 people called the Grande, and they're like, oh, 3 to 4 people, depending. And we're like, there's no way that's gonna feed 4 people. It was $108 just for the one meal for the 3 people. And then we got an appetizer, and we got a separate shrimp fajitas for my dad. And my mom doesn't eat a lot. I think she ate 2 fajitas, and it was supposed to be 3 or 4 per person. My brother ate most of it. He just inhales food. And so it was like $200. And like, because it was my brother's birthday, he and I got margaritas. And they're like $14 a person. And there's like half an ounce of alcohol in the goddamn thing. And I'm like, this isn't worth it. Why do people go to drink at bars? I could make this at home for like 1/10 of the price. And it would probably still taste better and be more alcoholic. So we all laughed and we're like, you know what? The only thing good about that was the company. So I don't think we're gonna go to Lone Star anymore. We used to go there a lot. Like, it was our favorite birthday place to go. When I was a kid, it was like the only place I ever wanted to go for my birthday was Lone Star to get the fajitas because they were so good. And now they're just like, meh. They took out the salt, and like the vegetables used to be more sautéed with charring on them, like they were actually charred vegetables, and they were cooked with oil. They're not cooked with oil anymore because in Canada you have to put the calories on it, and if they put oil on the vegetables to give them a nice sear and like a nice delicious char that you could normally get by putting oil on things, they have to list that in the calories, and it raises the calories, and then people are like, oh, I don't want to eat this because it's too many calories. Thank you for the hydrate, Death. How you doing? Would sing Havarti's out today. Havarti's gone. It's too hot for him. It's just way too hot. No. The AC's out, and he's like, I'm not. This is not OSHA compliant. Yep. The ocean's boiled. Have already died. Sorry, that was dark. But yeah, I might go back once just to try the gator bites with a friend. Just go have an appetizer, hang out with a friend of a friend. If any of my friends are like, hey, you know, let's go to have like a coffee or a beer somewhere to catch up, I'll probably just be like, well, let's go to Lone Star. They have gator bites. Let's try those. I'm all for novelty once or twice in my life. The mozzarella sticks were pretty good too. That's what we got as an appetizer. Because we didn't know whether any of us would be allergic to the gator. Like, we've never had it. So. And while gator's not a shellfish, my mom and my brother are allergic to shellfish. And I have that weird celery allergy. So we're like, yeah, let's not risk it. The likelihood of any of us being allergic to gator is very, 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 very slim. But again, how do you know whether you're allergic to dinosaur or not, right? It's not exactly something that comes up here. So, I think we're gonna go to sushi for my birthday, and it's gonna be the same place that Mara and I wanted to go for her birthday get-together. Because, like, the family's looking for a good sushi place. Like, we had one that we went to, and then it was bought out by someone else, and it's kind of okay, but it's, you know, generic big sushi company restaurant. One of those places with, you know, it's a chain, it's a franchise, and it's just kind of meh. So we're looking for a place that's really good, so that if we go there, we can celebrate. But I think I think probably for the next birthday that we do, we're probably going to go to an Indian place. Other, the one after mine, which would probably be my dad's, would probably go to the local Indian, one of the local Indian places. There's two really tasty local ones. One's definitely a hole in the wall place, but the people were really awesome and the food was amazing. The building looks like it's about to collapse in on itself and become a singularity, but you know, the food was amazing. The one they normally go to has been there for many years. It was really good. They have a good menu, good prices. The decor is exactly what you would expect. But the food there is really, really good, even if it's a bit spicy for me. I actually tried hot sauce yesterday. At Lone Star, they give you like the house tortilla chips with pico de gallo. But they also have two different kinds of Cholula hot sauce on the table. And I actually put some on a chip and tried it. I don't think I like standard Cholula, which is the basic flavor Cholula. The Pico Verde was decent, but too vinegary. Maybe a little too vinegary for me. But yeah, I tried hot sauce, and I didn't cry. The joke is that I find Miracle Whip spicy with a paprika in it. Spicy mayo. This one time the joke is that I had tried some spicy mayo and it was a spicy crab roll or something. And I must have gotten all of the spicy mayo because it made me cry. Like, I literally cried. It was so spicy. I must have gotten all of the spice. Because it was bad. Anyways, let's do a little bit more painting and a little less yapping, I suppose. I guess maybe my family's just food spoiled. Like, we didn't complain to the staff or anything. We're not Karens. And our waitress comes up and she's like, "Hi, my name's Sizzler." It was just This is a completely straight face. Yeah, I could have told you that you're saying. Oh, I don't have to remind you. What? Oh, that I'm not a Karen? Huh. Sorry, I'm dumb sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean all the time. Took me a second. Sorry, not funny. No, I'm just, it's so hot. My brain is literally just soup. I do not operate well in these conditions. Your say needs cooling like a data center needs water. Not that sort of green color. Yes. Green. Concentration is happening, I apologize. Speaking of apologies, Canada is buying 12 new submarines from Germany. We're being unapologetically Canadian. And, you know, in true fashion, old Dump is angry at us for being, you know, a strong, independent woman. I mean, nation. It's so refreshing to listen to Mark Carney speak, because you're like, this is what a nation's leader should sound like. What this looks like in here. Just tidying things up. I think I found a... I'm so tired. Why do you give me no sleep? Why you give no sleep to me last night? I guess the sleep fairies were on strike. Let's see what this looks like up here. Start pulling color from everywhere. It's not bright enough. Sorry, it went silent again. This pedal isn't cupped enough, that's why. Ross is striking! 180 stream streak, oh my goodness. Approaching the 200-day range. No gun today, Ross? No, he doesn't need it. Because he's going to have a good day. Or else I'm going to come forever who has made him have a bad day. I'm going to give him hell. Look at this pretty flower, Ross. Isn't it pretty? It's pretty. The day is still young. Also tired from yesterday. More ways than one. Well, I hope your day is better, Ross. Look at this other pretty flower. It is also pretty. We're gonna take some liberties in this spot here. Today is dental surgery day. For you? I hope that goes well. I wish I wasn't so cynical, but trying to overcome decades of things going bad is easier said than done. The thing is, I found that, like, if you have a constant negative outlook on life, things are going to go bad because you're more likely to look for the things that went wrong as opposed to the things that went right. So you need to start changing your point of view and shifting your perspective, because otherwise you're just going to be miserable your whole life because everything's going to just be wrong. So you need to start focusing on the more positive things, like you've had time to come and hang out with your friends today. If you're having dental surgery, you're finally getting something done that needs to be done, clearly. So you're getting something handled. I hope it goes well. Honestly, I think every day that I wake up is a good day. Every day I go downstairs and, you know, my parents are still here, that's a good day for me. It's hard to shift your perspective. Because it's so easy to slip back into your old patterns. It's so easy. And it's easier to be depressed about things that you can't change and that are out of your hands than to just let things be. I understand this. I know. I lived with depression for a great many years. I understand it. The medication helps a lot. If I didn't have my medication, things would be pretty bad. But if I constantly think about how depressed I am, I get more depressed. You need to go take a nap? Oh, Necromancer, I hope you feel better. It's unusual that you need to actually go take a nap, man. It's very unusual for you. It's gonna be a quiet day. I'm gonna have to end stream early because if I want to get anything done before it gets too much hotter, I was gonna say before it gets too hot. It's already too hot. But before it gets hotter, I'm gonna have to end early to work on my pants because I didn't get anything done yesterday. But you guys know I don't like skipping stream if I don't absolutely have to. It's that time of year, the Conquest Con Crunch, where I'm struggling to get everything done. Enjoy a nap in the shade, Necromancer. Well, it's out of your control, Ross. It's completely out of your control. So, might as well just go with the flow. I'm determined to get at least some done on this today. It's so hard to see. Ah! Arias! My gunk, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, it's hot today. Our AC's broken, Arias. We have to replace it. It's old enough to drink in the United States, and it died. How you doing, friend? I'm not late, just not late at all. You're perfectly on time. You arrived exactly when you meant to. Yep, we're painting this water lily. Let's see. Right about here. You passed all your classes? Woo! That's great to hear. I'm so happy for you. I know you worked really hard. And you were really stressed about it. But you got through it in the end. It's my Arias, a fighter. You are the feistiest little fae. Is it not yellow enough in here? I'm very much putting off doing the middle of this thing. Oh my god, so much noise. I think the convenience store nearby is getting its trash emptied. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end stream early so that I can work on my conquest stuff too. I'm struggling with the pants, Arias. The pants once again. It's like a whole legacy at this point. Pants are my conquest, and I will defeat them. The conquest of pants. Pantsodia. Did you take your meds? I did not, Neff. This is why you're so important to us here at this community. You make sure I take my happy pills. It's maraca time, everybody. Maraca, maraca, maraca. Need help? Probably. I'm not sure how you're able to help me. Oh man, those lower petals look so good now. I've needed some contrast. Because I'm patterning the pants to my body, I'm not sure how you can help, but I might get my brother to help me make a mannequin. But Death, thank you for the stretch, the hydrate. That was a good stretch. I needed that. It wakes me up. But maybe I'll like join a crafting chat later. I don't know. Usually when I finish stream, I'm listening to the news while patterning. I've got a nicer copy of my pattern made, or at least drawn out. Hold on, let me take a picture of you. I don't have any of the measurements down yet. Just need to upload it to Discord. So I've got the instructions for it. I just need to add my measurements to the instructions. Now, people who don't know sewing, I understand if this doesn't make any sense to you guys. The green is the back leg, and the orange is the front leg. So, when you put the pieces together, I'll just grab an orange tone here. You've got the front pieces, and they lay flat like this. This is a really, really poor illustration, but this here is the front seam of the pants. So you got your little bean, got your little bean person. And this is the front seam of the pants right here. So you've got your little pants, and that's what this seam becomes. So that means this green line here, this green line is the center back. Oh no, Agile! Or is. But that's how you put pants together. Now, my problem is when... I guess I'll wait for Arias to get back. My problem... Welcome back. Sorry about the ad, Jill. I appreciate you watching the ads. It does help the channel. My problem is when following the tutorial, she's like, oh, go to this point here and go up 1 inch. But why 1 inch? Why not 2 inches? Why not 3? Does this have something to do with the back crotch curve? So, I understand this has to do with, like, the way your hips are tilted. So, normally, your pelvis is tilted forward slightly, so your butt kind of sticks out. The problem is, like, I've got a little bit extra here, and I've got a lot extra here. I know that's the inseam. Sex-based terms, crotch. We're also sewing, Twitch. Yeah. But, like, why choose to go 1 inch here and not 2? She didn't explain that, and I can't find anybody to explain why that is. Yeah. Like, I know if you go deeper this way, that can start to cause pulling at the center back. But if you make this curve too deep, if you go really, really deep, you end up with, like, saggy butt in the back. So I never know what angle to make this curve. 1 inch is easier to alter. Yeah. And then she decided to put a straight seam here for the leg at the back. But this is the side. So she puts a straight seam here and a curved seam here, and this is impossible to sew. They don't match. And I'm like wondering, should I follow the curve? So it's hard to figure out. These are supposed to be pretty baggy pants. She put a 3-inch ease on all sides, so there's like an extra 12 inches of width in these pants. But I'm thinking, I'm looking at it and I'm like, I'm already big. I'm frozen again. Oh, there we go. I'm already big. And just having really baggy pants on the bottom is just gonna make me look even wider. Just like wide, say. Right. Just gonna be extra wide. Just stretched. I'm a Goomba, apparently. Goomba shaped. So what I'm thinking is making the pants more fitted at the top, and then having it ease out into something that's baggier. Whoop. And then it gathers all at the bottom. And then goes back to the a really fitted ankle. And as fitted as you can get because I'm wide anyways. But yeah, so I just don't know. This is where I'm having a problem, because whenever I put on pants and I follow pattern blockings like these, they never fit. But if I buy a pattern, it never fits anyways. Like, I just can't find pants to fit me because I'm such a weird shape. Because, yes, I am large, but I'm also, like, my waist is kind of skinny, and then my hips get really wide. Right? I am definitely, like, pear-shaped, and I have a really small bust, but, like, I still have one. And then I've got this weird thing that nobody else seems to have, and I've got a crease line here. Most people have their crease line either above or below their belly button, but mine goes right across my belly button, and I've never seen anyone with that, so I'm just kind of like but I still have that hourglass shape. Sorry for the imagery of chubby Sate. It's just really hard to illustrate without actually illustrating, right? So I've got this weird shape. What game is this, Trim Master? This is Sewing with Say. I'm trying to design a pair of pants, but we were painting this. This is the photo up top. This is the painting at the bottom. How do you play it? With great frustration. This is a pants block. I haven't put in any of my measurements yet. This is just generally how you draw out and put together a pants block, which is a basic pattern that fits your body. This is a photo of the other lily. We have a little pond in our postage stamp backyard that my brother and I dug like 20 years ago with a pickaxe because it's all clay here. And this is one of the 2 water lilies that my mom has planted in there. And she really loves water lilies, so I'm painting one of her lilies for her. So I took this photo last week. And we're painting it. But I also design costumes. Can I make them? No, apparently not. Apparently pants are impossible. Ah! So I'm trying to make an actual physical paper copy of this so that I can cut out actual pants that actually fit my body. The problem is this whole section right here, which is all of the creases, like all of the seams that meet in the middle. So you got like your hips here, this is your waist, and this is the crotch. These lines are all the seams that meet right there between the leggies. This point and this point is the meet point of 4 panels of fabric. And the green one is the back. So you got the butt, and then the orange is the front. We do a variety of things here. But nice to meet you. How did you find us? Did you come by because of the thumbnail, or because of the tags? Because we're in the art category? I like to know what people are thinking. And my problem is, like, I've got a weird shaped body, as I was just illustrating. So, I don't know what angle to make all these curves at. Because there's no right answer. And I'm running out of time, because the event is at the beginning of August, on the other side of the world. And I need to make this outfit. And, I have the pattern for the blue shirt. So I've got the pattern for this part, which I made last year. I just need to make some adjustments to it. These two are the same things with just different sleeves. Very easy to make. They're basically patterned like this. And that's like 1/2 the pattern. If I put in the little insert piece on the inside, which is this little section. And you take this and you'd flip it and you'd cut it a second time. And then you just sew it together. It's very easy to make. Plus a collar piece and probably little bands for the sleeve ends. It's specifically for this one, I would definitely put an extra band on the end of the sleeves, but not these ones. These ones are just hemmed. The white one's just hemmed. The red one gets an actual cuff. This piece is sort of like a little apron, and I'm making that out of an old skirt that I have from high school that I can't wear anymore, but I can chop it down and reshape it into what I need for what I need this year. And I'll be making it out of a two-tone Dupioni silk next year, when I can afford to, because it's expensive. And it's an iridescent, so it's black and red. That's why it has the little streaks in it, to represent that. This is supposed to be made out of wool. I need to design and pattern that still. That's to keep me warm at night when it gets down to like 5 degrees. It's going to be probably 35 during the day, and it's going to be 5 at night. And we're camping for like a week. A little less than a week, but... And I'm designing my own tent too, but that's not happening this year. I was hoping it would happen this year, but I just ran out of focus and time and money. Because I had to move, and then I got distracted trying to find work. I'm frozen again. Oh god. Help. Oh, there I am. And I think all the embroidery is going to be done as applique. Probably going to applique onto iron-on interfacing. So I'm going to sew it all on the side that doesn't have the sticky back, quote-unquote sticky back, and then I'm going to iron it onto the pieces that I need. I might even double it up for extra strength. And this blue apron piece, very easy to make. Do need to find a trim for it though, that's going to be the hard part. I might go to the local fabric store and see if I can find a Dupioni in that gold tone. And just get 1 meter of it and make my own bias tape. Because buying bias tape, you can't get it in nice colors. It's like primary colors only, and it's cotton or poly cotton. They never really actually tell you. So I'm probably gonna do what Arias did and do the Dupioni homemade bias tape, because I got the little doohickey for making bias tape too. Somewhere. Still can't find my hand sewing needles. It's very frustrating. I was pretty sure I had them set aside, and I cannot find them. Although, I think I have the little bag. It's my hand sewing kit. Right here. Maybe they're in here. Those are matches. Just knocked something over under my desk. There's quite a number of things in here. Why there's matches in here, I don't know. But there are. I'll probably just leave them in there. I'm not going to look through that right now. It's already been an hour and 20 minutes. Wow. Anyways, I got babbling. How's everybody doing? How did you find us, Termster? Is that how you say your name? Everybody got real quiet. Makes me nervous. I'm having a nervous day. I'm a bit frenetic today. I think that's the term I would say. Not nervous, but frenetic. But yeah, that's what I've got so far for my pants. I've tried to make... It says version 2 on the paper. Whoops. My mouse is broken. It's doing the thing. Oh. That didn't even make it into the photo. Anyways, it says version 2 up at the top. But apparently I didn't make it into the picture. Um, yeah, but I've tried like 3 different times to make this. I have an old pair that I was like, oh, maybe I can just modify these. That modification didn't work. Took them apart, tried to use them as the basis for the next pattern, and that didn't work. So I had to cut out new ones, which made me use up another bed sheet. Hello, Aline. I practice with bed sheets. We're talking about pants at the moment. I'm all over the place today, Aline. How you doing? I hope things are well at home. I'm doing all right. As I just said, I'm a bit frenetic today. Just a little bit everywhere. Not frantic, not panicked, but frenetic. Is definitely how I would put it. My ADHD go burr. I suddenly got like a burst of energy, and now I'm just like, I need to do stuff. But I'm streaming, so I can't. I'm struggling with pants as usual. The pattern that I did didn't work out, and that's because there was a miscommunication in the tutorial where it's like, oh, you know, it's like 1/3 of the pants length, and I thought that meant from like the hip down, like the length of the leg, and not the length from waist to floor. So it definitely didn't fit at the crotch. And then I made a modification, but it doesn't quite fit right. And the way I had to sew it together without cutting fabric, because just in case it didn't work, made it fit kind of strange too. And so I think I'm gonna make them more fitted at the top, and looser at the bottom. The problem is, if I make them more fitted at the top, I have to get it right. If I make it baggy, it doesn't have to be right. Not completely, anyways. And because I am an amateur sewist, I might be able to design costumes, but can I make them? No. The pants are probably one of the hardest things to make. Like, I know people are like, gloves are really hard, but I'm like, you just fucking trace your hand, add some seam allowance, make tubes. But pants, no, you gotta fit them to your body, and because I've got a weird shaped body, and like my waistline sits across my belly button because of the weird crease that I've just always had all my life, which is a place where most people don't have a crease. It's kind of like makes it really hard to fit, and then because I have a bit of body dysmorphia and I hate the way I look, I can't get any of the pants to fit because I hate myself. I can't get them to fit in the way I want, and then I'm using the wrong kind of fabric for pants for the practice. So when I put them on, they still don't fit right because the fabric pulls, and then I'm like, well, this isn't working, and I have to remember that the fabric that I'm using to make the pants is actually thicker. So I'm struggling so hard. But hi, Eileen. What are you doing today? Are you doing any crafting today? I'm gonna have to end stream soon in order to get some pants done because our AC is broken. It's so humid. And the air is so thick today that it's hard to breathe, and it keeps making me tired. And I didn't sleep again for like the 3rd night in a row. So I am struggling. You just got off work? I hope you had a good day at work. Oh, and I was looking through my image archive, and I found a screenshot that I took of a carving, and I think I might use that as a reference for the wood from Necromancer's picture. At least for like the textures. So I should be able to finish pepperoni soon. So I was unhappy with the wood carving and scroll work on the pepperoni. Except I didn't set it aside, so now I gotta go through my digital landfill again to find it. The pepperoon. It's been a day. I woke up late for work and forgot to eat breakfast. Oh no. Forgot or just didn't have time. It's just one of those days. Yeah, our air conditioner's broken. We've got a guy coming in today to negotiate a replacement because we have to replace the whole thing. It's irreparable. Forgot. Oh. That's even worse. Because then you get there and you're like, why am I so hungry? And then you realize that you did a dumb. I hate those days. Yeah, I basically haven't slept for 3 days. I'm like super tired, but I don't have time to sleep anymore. I have to get these projects done. So if the pants don't work out again today, then I'm probably going to move on to the wrap skirt and just work on that. I'm going to take apart the old skirt. It happens sometimes when I'm in a hurry. Fair enough, fair enough. I don't really eat breakfast anymore, so I assume when I start working again, I will be eating. Sorry my tracking keeps cutting out. I think it's just so hot. Everything's struggling. Like the phone is quite hot. I assume that when I start working again, if I can find a fucking job. But, you know. I'll have to eat more. We know you are. Ah! No, you! Compliments are illegal. Stop it. I'm not hot, I'm a lumpy potato. Actually, I'm a hot potato right now because it's just so fucking hot. Luckily, even though like it's humid, I've got the fan blowing on me. I have a fan club. Making weird offhanded compliments about myself is weird too. Illegal! Say bad. Just slap myself. But I got the fan blowing on me, and because it's humid, it feels colder than it is, because I'm like basically creating an artificial wind chill. But as soon as I get up to move to make stuff, it's gonna be wretched. I want to make stuff, but I'm not looking forward to it. But I'm also looking forward to it, and I'm just so torn. Ah! Ah! There's a lot less drawing today, though. Did you see the water lily updates? There's a new water lily. And of course, the one we're painting looks a little bit better from farther away. As many pictures do. It's not exact, but it's very close. We're getting there. I'm avoiding doing the centerpiece. I'm not looking forward to that part, because it's going to be a pain to get it right. And I'm also avoiding the lily pads, because they're also being a bit of a pain. It's getting the texture right. I know the texture won't be exact, and I should just accept that it's a painting. It's not a photo, and therefore it will never have the right texture. But I at least want to try to get a little bit closer than it is. I do like the highlights on the water, and I like the little, like, loopy reflections of water tension, really surface tension on the water. I'm really liking how those turned out. I'm very pleased with them. I need to put another one next to the lower petal, between that long one that's sticking out the bottom and the lily pad. I never thought I would enjoy painting this much, but I do. But this is my focus. I think the apron is, the blue apron is going to have a layer of interfacing inside of it, a very light interfacing. Since I'm at home now and I have access to all of my mom's sewing supplies, I'm sure I'll be able to find something in the basement. And then I'm going to do all of the embroidery as appliques on an iron-on interfacing. I think I should be able to do that. I don't have an embroidery machine, so I'm going to have to do them by hand. Which means I might have to hook up a printer somewhere to print off the design so that I can transfer it to the interfacing and then put it on the stretcher in the hoop and embroider the shit out of it. Might have to do co-working sessions with embroidery in the coming weeks. I went to dance too. This music was kawaii. But it's too hot. I die. I live. I'm also thinking of taking my blue fabric and my aquamarine dye and adding a teal tone to it. I know on the screen it's more blue. It does actually match very well to the screen. And blue, gold, and red go very well together as well. But I just feel like I need to add that teal color in, which was like my original design. I don't know. But then again, going teal and gold makes me feel too close to Dendronia now. And since I'm not part of Dendronia anymore, wearing their colors is probably like... And I've always leaned more blue anyways. Nameless has definitely grown quite a bit as a character. I'm thinking of how I should approach play with him this year. I'll see when I get there. I guess that's how it's gonna be. You never know. Because some things have changed this year, and that's for sure. A lot has changed this year. Like, there's one character who's not coming back, who not only protected him and made him feel safe, but he also really looked up to this character. And he's changed camps, and he's sort of found his profession, and it seems like he found a place within the mercenaries as well that that works for him. So he might actually be, you know, a valuable character to the mercenaries, because he's going to be doing stuff in the battle logistics. I'm going to be a water carrier, which is apparently really important. Also, I've determined that he's probably terribly afraid of medical tools. Probably more than he is of women. Or rather, royalty women. He's not as scared of women and humans as he used to be. But if you ever met another tomorrow, man, You'd probably become very awkward. But I think like actual medical tools, because Demora heals very easily. He's probably had some pretty bad experiences with medical tools. So if he ever gets actually injured, he's gonna have a hard time. He'll probably just like run away from the medics. That'll be funny. Just me running away from Aline screaming like, no! Aline with her giant leech. No, my taskbar has disappeared again. Okay, well, we've reached the hour and a half mark for our usual stream time, so I'm gonna find someone to raid so that I can get stuff done before it gets any hotter. Our weather today is gonna be difficult for us. Oh, that's coming to take my mug. Thank you. Let's see. Severe storm threat, strong winds and hail. Plus one more event. Rain starts within the next hour. I gotta love it. 24 feels like 30. It's actually cooler today, but the humidex, we're at 78%, and I'm pretty sure we're about to hit 100. So let's find someone to raid, and I'll be able to get some stuff done hopefully before it gets too hot. And streams are probably going to be shorter for the next little while, probably until after Conquest, depending on how fast I can get things done. Let's see if there's someone to raid today. Kunstdesign! I can send you guys to Kunst. We'll let Twitch know that I'm here. We'll go back to OBS. We'll go to Kunstgebilde VT. She changed her name, I think. She used to be Kunstgebilde FB, like Facebook. But I think she stopped using that, and she switched to VT, because she's a VTuber. Hello? Why did that not work? Kunstgebilde / raid. Okay. Did I spell it wrong? No, I didn't. I don't know why it didn't work. But that's it, my friends, for today. We're off sailing to other waters. This is a short stream today. But it's necessary. May you wash ashore on distant lands and find new adventures. Termster, it was nice to meet you. Elaine, Arios, Biff, Donk, Death, Ross, Necromancer, Cora, Puma. Thank you all for showing up. And Cookies. Y'all have a great day now, and I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, I love you.